everybody. How are you guys doing? It has been a very, very long time since I have done anything on my channel. And I thought that we would do, me and my kids do some brain training as part of their therapy, at home therapy. And I thought I'd share it because it's been doing so great with them. So I thought I would share it with all of you guys. Before we get started,
your learning hats on.
Before we get started, I want to do the disclaimer that everything that we do here is all natural. It's stuff you can do at home. It does take some work. It does take patience, but in the end, it is always beneficial. I do want to say I never promise that any of this stuff will like cure autism or, you know, fix your child like that. What we do is we show the exercises that we do, and if you stick with it, you will see progress.
It doesn't get away from our autism, because if you still she's working on it, but she's getting better at talking.
For those of you who are new to the channel, don't really know us, I'm going to give you a brief overview of who we are. I am Nishadi. I homeschool both of my autistic children. My daughter's upstairs right now taking a break. My son is on the higher end of the spectrum, the more functional side, and my daughter is on the more extreme side. So I have one on each side.
Yes.
Doctor said she would never talk, and they actually suggested that I put her in a home because she would be unable to function and it would just be too much. And I didn't. And now we're working. Now she's talking. She's self-sufficient. She can do stuff for herself and everything. So let's get right into it, okay? So this brain training exercise, you guys, I don't know if you've seen this, and I'm going to copy this, and I'll put a link in the bottom so that if you want, you guys can copy it. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. So what they are their arrows, left, right, up and down, different colors. So what we're going to do, and every child is different. So he started we use a metronome, and he started at 140 beats per minute. Now he's up to 160 beats per minute.
Hey, I thought it was on 120.
And not for this one. And what this is he is going to first start off with the colors, and he is going to say every color at every other beat. So, and he'll do it. And this is
It's like drumming.
And this is to help him pause his brain. He has to control his thoughts. So instead of just going with everyone, he has to say it and then wait, and then say it and then wait. Also, he is going to, while he is doing this, if you make a mistake, what are you going to do? Keep going. One of it is to make that quick decision without stopping and overthinking, because most autistic children have a tendency, or with Asperger's anyways, have a tendency to overthink things. So this is also an exercise so that doesn't overthink. All right, so he is going to give it his best at 160. So I'm going to have him, and it's always good to mix up the lines, because we don't want him to memorize it. We don't want the kids to memorize what they're saying. We want them to see it, process it, say it, move on. So we worked on these 3 lines. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start.
My brain is going to be a storm.
Second line. You're going to start here, and you are going to end here.
Okay, so we're starting on the second line.
Yeah, let me erase this. Okay. So before, we started at this line and ended with this line. Now we're going to go to this line and end with this line. All right? All right, so he's going to give it his best. Here we go.
What am I starting off with? Green.
You start off here, just the colors.
Green, red, red, yellow, yellow, blue, green, blue, red, blue, blue, yellow, green, red, green, red, blue, red, green, blue, red, blue, green, red.
Awesome. He got 100%. All right, now we're gonna go with the.
Get harder.
Now we're gonna go with the direction. So he has to say the direction: left, right, down, up. All right.
Right and left.
Say that again.
Right and left.
No.
Right and then left.
Yes.
Right.
Left. I'm at your left, and that's your right. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ready? Leave. Then
Say it clearly. Right? Clearly. Start again. Say it clearly so they can understand you.
Right. Left. Down. Left. Up. Right. Left. Down. I'm doing the clockwise.
Keep going. You're not supposed to stop. Start here.
Up. Right. Left. Down. Right. Left. Down. Up. Right. Left. Down.
Keep going.
Right. It's harder.
You got this.
Right, left, right, down, right.
Okay. He got about a 50%. He did good the first line. Second line, he switched them. His dyslexia switched it around.
And I did the clockwise.
Now we're gonna get even more difficult, and we are gonna do
Clockwise.
counterclockwise.
Yeah.
So this is pointing. I know on your guys' screens it's pointing to the left, I think, but it's to the right. So he would have to turn it counterclockwise. So if it's right, it would be down. If it's left, it's up. If it's up, it's right.
You know what?
If it's down, it's left.
I can have the system.
Okay?
Hold on.
You went the wrong way.
Now you see it.
Oh, he made it backwards so you guys can see. So yeah. So again, if it's left, it'll turn and it'll be up. If it's up, it'll turn to be right. If it's right, it'll be down. If it's down, it's left.
Oh, that's not
Okay,
over
so
there.
he has to counterclockwise it. All right, you ready? And this is again direction and that brain training. So go ahead. Tap on your knee.
Okay. I can barely hear it.
You can feel it.
Down, up, right, down, up, right, left, down, up, right, left, down, up, down, right, left, down, up, down, right, left, down. I mean, I did,
He did the first line perfectly. Second line, he switched it. And the third line, he got back on track.
yes, so that would be,
It's about a 50.
yeah, 50.
All right, so now,
50, 100.
now what we're going to
I
do
feel good about
is the second part of his brain training. So usually he works a little longer at this, but because we're just showing you, he's already done it for today, so we're just kind of going over it so you guys can understand. All right, so the next one, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this before, and I even use it because it's really, really good brain training. So now we have your colors,
which is backwards.
and at first he is going to say the color, not the name of the color. So he'll start with blue, yellow, black, blue, green, yellow, green. And so he's just going to say the color, which means his brain has to ignore the words and just say the color. So again, we're going to mix you up and we're going to start here. And we are going to end here. I like to do intervals of 3 lines. So we're going to start here and end here. All right?
Yes.
Go for it. Color only, not the word.
see how hard this is when you go to a word that says the same color and then it's the word, you kind of get confused and then you just say that's yellow.
So he's saying if the word is black and the color is black, it confuses him, which is good. It's part of the exercise. You're training your brain. You're working it out. So go ahead.
Yellow, black, blue, red, all that.
Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Blue, black, green, blue.
Keep going. Don't stop.
Yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, black, blue, black, green, blue, black. Oh my God.
All right. I want you to start again.
All wrong.
I want you to start again. Take a deep breath. I want you to relax. No. I want you to relax. And I want you to keep going. Even if you get it wrong, just keep going. Got it? Tap on here. That way the sound's not confusing you. Start here, whenever you're ready.
Yellow, black, yellow, blue, green, black, blue, red, yellow, black, green, black. I'm off beat.
I don't even know where you went. All right, start again.
I was here and then
All right, start with the yellow. Ready? Every other beat.
Yellow, black, blue, black, green, blue, black, blue, red, green, from blue, green, black, yellow, red, blue, red.
I'd say a 20%.
Yellow,
He did
black, green.
did not do good on that one, but it's
No.
okay. If you were to do it perfect, we wouldn't be needing it. All right, now I want you to do the words. Blue, black, yellow, yellow, green, yellow, red, blue. Ready? Come on.
Okay, maybe this will be easier because
If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth doing.
blue, black, yellow,
Whoa.
yellow,
Oh.
green, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, black, green, black, yellow, red, blue, green.
100%. 100%. 100%. All right. So this was just to show you guys. Now tomorrow, I'm going to show you, and I will put a link in it where we work with his dyslexia and his letters. So this is what we get to look forward to tomorrow, which is really fun. And now we are going to switch to my Dauda. And she is at 90 beats per minute. Okay. So one of the problems with most, not all, because all autistic children are different. We get this. But one of the problems with a lot of autistic children are that they have a hard time crossing center. Okay, so what it is they have a hard time crossing center and keeping beat. This is true for my daughter. If it is true for your child, there are simple things that you can do at home to help them cross
keep the
center line and keep the beat. My daughter, her brain goes so fast, we have to slow her down. So where his brain is slow, he wants to, overthink. She's the exact opposite. She wants to go, get it done. So
I think a John Cena elbowed a toy.
all right, it's her turn. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do these simple exercises. And let's see if I can put it down here so you can see our full body. Okay, so this is simple exercises that we can do. And like I said, hers is 90 beats per minute because we're trying to slow her down. We're also trying to cross center. So come here, sweetheart. You ready? So simple exercise gets her up, gets her moving, and helps her cross center, all right? So watch this. You're going to do, Nana. Cross.
Here we go.
Every other one. Good job. Slow down. See, she gets the beats.
The weekend.
If you want to do it, you can go over here and do it. Okay. Good job. Keep with the beat. Not too fast. Okay. Another exercise that we can do. See if I can move you guys over here real quick. Unplug you. Watch out, LJ. Please move. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do. Wall. Okay. So hold on, baby. So what we're gonna do. Here, watch out. Let me show you. What we're gonna do at first is we're going to cross, 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 cross. Okay. With the beat. Ready? Go ahead. Slow down. With the beat, baby. Okay, so here, ready? In, out, 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 in.
Out.
With the beat.
Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out.
You're not with the beat.
Out. In.
Nope, listen to the beat. So you punch at every other one. So ready? So boom, boom. There you go. Good job. Good job.
At least I don't have to lose this.
Awesome, Nana. All right, we're going to stop on a good note. That was awesome. How do you feel?
I feel happy.
You feel happy? Okay, one more we're going to do. So that was kind of like crossing. So she had to cross her body. So to cross the midline. All right, now one more we're going to do. We're going to go this way so that the light. Come here, baby. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to march with the beat. Something that seems so simple, but is really kind of difficult for those, who have a hard time slowing down. So every other beat. Ready? There you go. Slow down. There you go. All right, that's good. Good job. And that's it for today. That's all we're gonna do. Like I said, they already did these exercises before, today. So we're just doing it just to show you guys. So those are some home exercises and home brain training that you can do at home. It's never going to hurt, ever, ever, ever going to hurt. I like to say your brain is a muscle. If you don't use it, you
melt.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yes.
So
your brain melts like
always use it. And I even do it for myself because it can't hurt. It cannot hurt. One of the things I learned with autism, I've been through the medications, I've been to the doctors, and I've been through the therapies. And I promise you one thing that works the best method is hard work, good diet, and vitamins.
Yes.
Good vitamins. So
vitamins are good.
A lot of work.
Yes.
Good diet, because what you put in your body, you get out. So if you put good in, you will get good out, even for your brain. And determination and vitamins. Then that's about it. You want to say goodbye, Nana?
Bye. Bye, everyone.
I hope this helped you. Like I said, I'm going to try to figure out how to get that copied and put in the link below if you guys want to copy it and use it. I'm not sure. I don't want to tell anybody what beat to start with, what BPMs to start with, beats per minute, because every child is different. You just kind of have to know your child. If your child, like Ariana has a hard time slowing down, you want to use a slower beat. If they have a hard time moving forward and they overthink, then you want to use a quicker beat. And always do every other beat, because if you do every beat, then it's their brain just going with the beat, and you want them to go with the beat, but take their brain or them to be able to control their brain to take a break. So that's why we do every other beat and not every beat. So thank you guys. I hope this helps. I will try to figure that out and get that in there for you guys to print if you guys want. And tomorrow we will work on his other brain training. And Nana, calm down. What are you gonna do? Are you excited?
Excited.
All right. So what do you do? Deep breath.
Yes.
Stemming. When she does this, that's called stemming. And when we stem, we stop and we take a deep breath in.
Wonderful.
All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.